Most gold-bearing fields are extremely heavily mineralised and not really much to look at unless you really know what you're looking for. Much of the vegetation and plant life has had to adapt to some very heavy mineralisation, and you can tell it's heavily mineralised. You don't even have to try to balance a metal detector. Just take a rare earth magnet and I'll show you. Put it on the ground. You pick up the dirt, like so. If you try to balance the metal detector on this ground, it's going to be very difficult unless it's specifically made to do that. Much of the vegetation around here is supremely adaptive to a very harsh environment, even the animals. So you can often recognise goldfields simply by the vegetation and the type of ground. But all gold is shed from reefs, and this might be a quartz reef, usually ends up down the bottom, simply because it's heavy and it settles on its lowest spot. As you can see, these grasses are very used to very little water.
On this trip to the gold fields, we are going to find gold where they put the shovel into the ground, and if they didn't hear the clang of gold, they would simply toss the dirt aside. And we will show you how and where we got them.
That's what we're talking about right there. We are in the Victorian Triangle in Victoria. The main gold fields are around here. Malagal, largest nugget in the world found, Tunagalla, Denali. Now the gold field stretches out much further than this, but today we're going to be concentrating around this area. Around Tunagalla is a good place. They've got gold fields all beside the roads. All of that is gold fields and diggings. This is all prime nugget producing country. You can go to Malagal. Try beside the road. Here we go. Yep, gold fields, diggings, all around there. All prime nugget producing gold fields. Little fence you can jump over. I like that. And all this whole area is just covered in gold pieces. It's just a matter of finding them. Phil, you can tell by the grass over there that there's probably a few water wash nuggets there. You can tell by the grass. There's a lot of water settles in that area because of the type of and the length of the grass. So, yes, I do like the little round nuggets. But where the outcrop is, I don't know. But the ground is right. We've got the right sort of stuff. That's what we're looking for. We're using GPZ 7000, and this is the exact spot you want to be in. Shallow workings, the old timers missed pieces, the nuggets will be shallow, and there's a good chance they'll be big because we're in Malago. This is where the big nuggets are born. And normally you wouldn't detect near where the nuggets were found that deep, because there's no way a metal detector is going to go down that deep unless it's a massive nugget. I reckon right there, see how there's a little patch, looks like it's been missed. It's a good place to go detecting, right there.
A lead again, lead piece shot.
Piece of lead shot?
Yep.
Geez, that's showing how sensitive.
See?
Yeah.
That's how I usually check. I just dig my nail into them and see it, put a shiny spot.
Yeah, piece of lead shot,
Yep.
yeah.
But you're always going to dig up stuff like that when you're looking around new areas. So pop this on in the pocket, make sure no one else digs it up, fill a hole in, and keep moving along.
Yeah, the sun's starting to move out, so I'll get the 7000 out.
Yes, definitely. We got another signal down here. Pretty sure this one should be a little bit of yellow. I don't know how big. Let you guys all hear what it sounded like when it was under the ground. Like, it's still under the ground. It's in a clay still. We haven't dug it out, but have a listen to headphones.
Dad's found something.
All right, hear that? Then you go. Did you have that recording at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay, want me to go?
Yeah, go and dig. Did feel something a bit heavier.
Oh, I see!
Hey! Now that's a good little depth for that little coil for 3000.
Oh, you're not kidding. Hang on, let me put that in the sunshine, hang on. Yeah. Yay, good one, Darren, good one.
That's not too bad.
That's the Mine Lab we're using, the monocoil.
Yeah, a little 8-inch.
Yeah.
Bought it off eBay for $90, and the two little nuggets it's found is almost about $90 worth.
Yep.
This is a very curious outcrop here. I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah, something's happened there. Bloody hell, something's happened there. Must have been very good because they gave up.
Get the 7000 there. We're up top of the hill. And somebody's dug a massive hole here. I wonder if that's a mine shaft. The only way to find out is to jump in. There's no way I'm jumping in.
Good luck.
Now, well, that sort of tells me that this could be the outcrop. The old timers found it. This is the quartz outcrop containing gold. This is where we take the 7000.
Whatever we want to do, we're not fully in that.
Yes. All around this area here, you never know.
That's what it looks like it's been dug a lot.
Yep.
No water in it.
Alright, see between me and Francis, there could be the odd nugget just sitting there. There's a hole. Looks like a fairly recent hole. And that's the gully down there. That's been dug out. You get the SDCs down there. We've got another little patch here.
Yeah.
This is Francis's patch.
Jacob's patch, mate.
Jacob's patch.
Jacob's patch.
It's like all faint double
We've
noises.
established that the GPZ can find things that the other detectors can't, so our final search is done with the GPZ 7000. Darren's got particularly good hearing, unlike mine, which I'm half deaf. I'll scratch that bit out.
No good.
No, okay, no worries.
It sounds like faint double noises, like everywhere.
Well, we found one that the others couldn't find, so we know that that thing's working okay. Alright, we're finding lots of little gold nuggets around this area here, around this old tree. There's a lot of fine earth on top, but if we rake it off, we're actually getting to a layer of like a white, I'm not sure what we call it, but it's hard as rock, but the nuggets are sitting on top of that white layer. And yes, the SDCs is working quite well for us. As you can see, we've cleared a section. We believe that this spot may be a low spot in the entire gully. As you can see, it is a bit of a low spot. It's raining, guys. The SDC's found a gold nugget, but we're in the car at the moment. Let's have a look at this gold nugget.
So far, this is our finds. 3 small ones.
Yeah, I spent just about 3 hours work too, so... Which one did the SDC find?
That's small.
I think the medium
Yeah.
one. Let's have a look.